Hello everyone. Thank you for checking in today. I am getting ready to do my first test stitching after fully rehabbing this beautiful Singer Featherweight. And I'll have to check the date again, but I think this one is somewhere around 1948. I can't promise you that. It's 48 or 43, I can't remember right now. But I spent my afternoon putting this machine back together. And if you don't know who I am or what I do, I take machines from mostly Singer and the vintage machines, and I refurbish them. So I take all the parts off. I remove the tension, I remove the bobbin winders, the feed dog systems, which actually are here, and I take the hooks off. I take everything off. Everything inside the nose is removed and cleaned, and then I put it back together. And what that really gives you is a machine that works just like it did when someone purchased it for the very first time. These are amazing machines. They're great for quilting and garment sewing. And tonight, all I want to do is do my test stitching to see, now that I've taken everything off and put it back on, and everything is on. I have the bed extension on. I actually put new feet on tonight, which these are the feet, and this has been cleaned. There's a new felt drip pad in here as well. So first, since I've taken all the wiring out so I could take the motor apart, I had to put it all back together. So first thing I will check is the light, and it works. Tonight I will be sewing with my own personal foot pedal because actually what I have left to do with this machine is to take the foot pedal that it comes with apart and clean it and fine tune it and put it back together. But I always test my machines with my own electronic foot pedal first, and then I can guarantee 100% that the motor's working properly. And because there are a lot of issues you can have that are related to your foot pedal. So I put an electronic one on always first to test, so I know whether I have an issue with the machine or with the foot pedal. So this is my foot pedal that's plugged in tonight. But really, the main reason why I'm making this video tonight is just to invite you along on the experience of my first test sewing with this machine now that it's back together. So I have just some cotton. This is 2 layers. And I will start out on the longest stitch length that this machine will do, which is 6 stitches per inch. And actually, after I sew a little bit, I'm going to take this off and measure and make sure that I am getting 6 stitches per inch. If I'm not, then I have further adjusting to do. So here we go, 6 per inch. My foot is down. I have my tension set at 3. Very quiet. I hear a little ticking, knocking noise, and that's actually, this is bouncing around on the spool pin. So, but otherwise, super quiet. And so this is my first line of test stitching. What I'll do is I'll move it up to about 8 per inch. Sew a little bit. And then I'm going to move it all the way up to the fine stitching, which is 30, because that's really going to tell me what's going on with my tension. Do I have the bobbin thread tension set properly? And do I have the upper tension set properly? So let's do 30. It's just rolling along. Okay, I think that's enough to check and see where we are. So let's take a look. Okay, so here is the longest stitch, which should be 6 stitches per inch. And I take my little gauge and I'm just going to find the beginning of a stitch, and hopefully I can get that on camera for you. But starting here, we are at 6 stitches per inch. Awesome. Okay, and then just check out these finer stitches. They look really good. But if I flip it over, and so I have a different color of thread on the back side, which kind of helps me figure out if I have any tension issues. But I don't see the upper thread pulling through at all here. It's just beautiful. So, and I can also take this and kind of give it a tug, make sure my tension's set properly. If it's too loose, I would see, well, here I'm going to see it because this is the beginning of the stitch and I did it in back tack, but it's set really nice. So I do have a few little things left to do with this machine before I will list it for sale. Want to make sure that I have the belt set properly. I want to check the bobbin winding feature. So I will make sure that when it is winding a bobbin, that it winds evenly and goes back and forth from right to left, so you have an evenly wound bobbin. Besides that, I just have the foot pedal and the case to clean up, and this will be for sale very soon, as long as nothing too major is going on in my house that would keep me away from my workbench. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching this. If you're in the market for a featherweight, this one might be the one you're looking for. If you have any questions, please leave them below. And you can always check in at my Etsy shop, She Goes, and I will have a link to that in the description below, so you can find me very easily. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good night. Bye.